in the game.
My haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all these on my two first, no dribble. These always talking pillar, thing like scissor. Like Giannis, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizak never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn lil' mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizak, wouldn't wanna be ya.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
We gon' pull up in a bubba black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they pop up. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'ma his friend too, baby. I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with that punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weave 30 inches long?
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Completed over the middle. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Play action now with Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. First tone of the game for James Cook. Goes forward, gets a couple of yards. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Allen setting up play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
So that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Working from the gun. It's Allen. Finds a man right side. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get 22 out of that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10.
All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Trying it left side with Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Round 80!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Pass 85! Pass 85!
1st down.
Look up!
Working inside the red zone. Has room into the secondary. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Tyler
Bass now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Five wide. What's that?
It's Allen out of the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Play action now with Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Alert! Alert! Look out!
They'll throw 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Now a give to Cook, running left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Brought in. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Look out!
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started. Well, how about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. First down, Purdy to throw. Taken in on the right side by Pearson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've got to earn that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion rule.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Play action now. Purdy. Caught out wide. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Back to the air, Allen. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
A 10-yard gain.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Round 80.
Let's go in here, Allen. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Here's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Off the play fake, Purdy. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
18! Watch out!
Purdy gets this from the pistol. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jamal Adams with the INT.
Purdy's pass. Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Allen setting up play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Martin picks it off. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun is Purdy. And that's incomplete. There's 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A 34-yard attempt.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Fielded at the 7. Shoots away from 1. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
What's that?
Another one for Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Back to the line they come, second down.
319.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
180. Half. What is that?
Allen to throw. Brought in right side. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Here we go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Alert. Regular. What's that?
First down throw for Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
John. 180. Good shot.
To throw again, it's Allen. Catch made right side by Coleman. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a James Cook touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 10. Tyler
Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Dodge the tackle.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Purdy setting up that play action. Kittle brings it in. Yeah, he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a third and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Well, set up the screen to McCaffrey. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. So out now comes the punter. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Rolling out to his left. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of
They get 23 on that one. And the Bills have a first down. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield. Allen on the play action. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. And off from the pistol to Cook. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Pressure coming. It's Allen. Escapes the pocket. That's completed right side. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the 49ers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. George Kittle, the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, kid, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it 17 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Here's a give to Cook. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. That's good.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's a tie ball game through 3. We're going to see which side separates in the 4th. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Hand up, pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. Picked up by the 49ers.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Purdy on 1st down. Short pass brought in. Hit some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that 2nd one far bigger than his 1st when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Bills take over at 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. Caught on the comeback route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They'll run it with Cook. And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Allen. Looking right, and he finds him. And they make the tackle at the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Oh, he put everything he had into that. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills Bills now trailed by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills bring it back to even.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Purdy on the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And no question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Going run again with McCaffrey. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. To throw. Kittle makes the catch. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's good for a couple of yards. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
36-yard line.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Now to throw. his man. Watkins has it. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
This game now resting on the attempt from Eddie Pinheiro. Only a 20-yarder here. The kick is good. He got it. And the third time he puts it through will be the charm. They won it. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. One of their longest road trips of the season, Brock. But thanks to that primetime slot, the body clock not too thrown off, and they played like winners on this big stage.
Yeah, they sure did. The only thing that's going to be screwed up on their body clock is that long flight home.
Yeah,
but it's going to be a whole lot easier celebrating a great performance.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Buffalo.